This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Another homicide here in the capital leaves the police criminal investigation department investigating the circumstances behind a shooting incident that leaves one male dead. The shooting unfolded shortly before 6 last evening. Police received reports of a shooting on Mauritius Avenue in the area of Elizabeth Estates. Police press liaison officer, Assistant Superintendent of Police Audley Peters, was on the scene and gave these details.
Officers responded, and on their arrival, they were led to the body of a male that was lying on the ground, unresponsive, with wounds consistent with gunshots. Emergency medical services visited the scene and pronounced the male lifeless. Initial investigations revealed that this victim came to the resident to return an item when he was approached by a lone gunman who discharged a firearm in his direction, fatally wounding him.
According to ASP Peters, the victim appears to be between his late 20s to early 30s. At this stage in their investigation, there is no evidence to show that the incident is gang-related. After a spree of shooting incidents over the holiday weekend, ASP Peters made this comment on how confident the police are when it comes to solving these murders.
As we have stated before, we simply act on information, and we depend on the public to assist us to solve these incidents, because the reality is if they don't come forward, it's a possibility that a relative or even themselves could become another victim. So if the members in this community knows what happened, we simply ask that they come forward and assist us in regards to solving this incident. We simply appeal to them to assist us.
Police are appealing to members of the public who may have any information on this incident to contact their nearest police station or the Criminal Investigations Department at 502-9991 or 502-9992. Meantime, police on Grand Bahama currently investigating a stabbing incident that leaves 2 juveniles suffering from stab wounds. Reports indicate that on Friday, shortly after 12 a.m., the police control room received a report of a stabbing incident. As a result, officers from the 8 Mile Rock police station responded to a local business establishment in Jonestown, 8 Mile Rock. Upon their arrival, they met 2 juvenile females suffering from stab wounds about the body. Inquiries revealed that the mentioned females were in the company of an adult male when they were attacked and stabbed about the body by a group of females. Emergency medical services responded to the scene and transported both victims to the Rand Memorial Hospital to seek further medical attention. One of the females was treated for her injuries and released, while the other remains in hospital in serious but stable condition. A juvenile female is currently in police custody, assisting with the investigations into this matter. Residents of South Eleuth are thrilled that they now have access to a new and improved $2 million state-of-the-art dock, which they say has been a long time coming. The main government and fishermen docks at Rock Sound officially opened with a ribbon-cutting ceremony on Friday morning. Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Public Works Desmond Bannister, and Central and South Eleuth Member of Parliament Hank Johnson were all on hand for the ceremony. Dr. Minnis, in his remarks, acknowledging that numerous marine docks in the Bahamas provide a vital transport link and economic hub for our family islands, providing a vital hub for the delivery of goods and services from New Providence and other jurisdictions. He says with both docks in very poor condition, the government was determined to improve the state of affairs.
Following a competitive tender exercise, a contract was signed in May of 2020 A&D Gator Enterprises for the reconstruction of docks for the amount of $2,834,490.67. I am pleased to note that Melville Dock has been successfully completed on time and within budget. The expanded modern facility will provide the settlement of Rock Sound with a dock that will service the local community for many years to come.
For the first time in about 10 or 15 years, the motor vessel Bahamas Daybreak anchored at the dock this morning. On behalf of the people of Central and South Eleuthera, MP Hank Johnson thanked the Free National Movement government for bringing the dreams of the people true after what he called an aggressive push for the dock.
We recognize that without the development, without us being able to put in the infrastructure in South Eleuthera, we would perish. But this government today has seen it fit to begin the restructuring of South Eleuthera. We will continue to do that. We will continue to work for the people of South Eleuthera and the people of Roxanne. Because we recognize that Roxanne is the gateway to South Eleuthera. And there has been, these areas have been neglected for about 20 to 25 years. But I want you to know that I had given my word the day that you elected me as your member of parliament. I worked then, and I will continue to work with you.
Construction works on the mailboat dock included demolition and removal of the deteriorated warehouse building, reclaiming of 80-foot by 100-foot long of seabed, construction of reinforced concrete slab to the main dock area with capping beam with roll-on, roll-off ramp, and dredging of the seabed to the area in front of the dock wall. The fisherman boat dock works included construction of a new 12-foot wide by 220-foot long timber dock and construction of a timber gazebo shed and fish cleaning station. You're watching JCN News. Stay with us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.